Nathan Adlin here with the Fast Lane car, and behind me I have the Nissan Micra, which is not for sale in the United States, but it is kind of cool. Find out why after this. And this is where the magic happens. The tiny little 1.2 liter 3-cylinder engine, but there's something special about it. It's supercharged. That's right, this baby's supercharged, so it puts out 79 horsepower and 108 pound-feet of torque. That might not sound like a lot, but if you think about how small this is and how light this is, it's actually a zippy little car, and that's what gives it its playful nature. Such a happy little car. It's happy. It doesn't really care about speed. It's not fast. Although it can get out of its own way, and on city streets, it's quick. The interior of the Nissan Micra is a mix mash of relatively cheap plastics and fabrics. It's not too bad. It's about the same as the Nissan Versa. I really do wish Nissan would work on having higher quality materials, but for the most part, you're talking about a very cheap car, one that in our market would be worth, I don't know, around 8 grand. For $8,000 though, it's a fun car to drive. As you can see, I fit behind myself. And old school. The back windows have a manual crank. Haven't seen those in years. So it's relatively comfortable back here, and I fit behind myself. That's a good start. It's an economical vehicle that's built for city use and for commuting, light commuting. And I love it. I love it because it's maneuverable. The steering feel, it's different because it's kind of a rubber band feel. But around corners, it goes exactly where you place it. The suspension setup is actually very sporty. Not a whole lot of body lean, not unless you really go for it. And then if you really push it too hard, yes, it'll go offline and it'll start to plow a little bit. But for the most part, seat of your pants driving, this thing is so much more exciting than a Toyota Yaris, and it's just maybe a half step below the athletic ability of a Mazda 2, which in my book is, in its class, the best handling vehicle. I fit, but barely. Actually, a surprising amount of room back here, and this is with the seats up. Imagine how good I could fit with the seats down. It's kind of a cool car, and you know what? I like it better than I like the Nissan Note. That's the Versa, which is the bigger version of this, basically. I think this could sell here. I think this could go right up against the Mazda 2 and take it, or at least compete with it. For the Fast Lane car, this is Nathan Adlin. See you later. All right, this message is for Michel Gon. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I hope so. S'il vous plaît, build this car for America. It's pretty good, right? Can you get the French flavor of my accent there? It's a great car. It's fun. It's really lively around the corners. And I'm willing to bet that it's probably one of the more economical cars out there. Put a 6-speed in that, I think it could be unbeaten. Put a CVT in it, well, you might fall asleep. But as it is, the Nissan Micra is actually kind of cool.